Hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of Vely's vlog. You guys, I have a confession to make. I am an addict. It happens pretty recently. You know, one day you're just minding your own business, then another day someone advertises a little, and you take a little hit, just to try it out, just to have a little fun, and then pretty soon you're playing more and more and all of a sudden it's consumed your life. I'm talking, of course, about gacha games. Ha ha ha. If you've been to my Twitch channel recently, you'll know that my streams have been starting a bit later because of this particular gacha game's dailies starting just before my stream starts. So of course I want to get through them as quickly as possible. But then I get distracted, and getting the stream set up and ready to go takes some time and whatnot, so lately I've just been setting up the just chatting tag and just chatting with chat while I play on my phone. It's been an interesting setup, and beginning to see the appeal of just chatting. I will have to figure out some sort of appealing backdrop and appropriate camera angles and fun things to have on stream in the meantime. Although I suspect I won't necessarily be doing it too much. Though I have been thinking of leaning into my more musical talents, playing piano or ukulele on stream. I'd have to reteach myself the ukulele though. I taught myself once, but I haven't really given any practice to the instrument since, or forgotten all about how to play. That might be a fun stream idea, learning how to play the ukulele all over again. It's not like I'm gonna teach myself the guitar. I do have the ukulele though. But the piano? I learned the piano at like age 5, and I learned it for a very long time, so I could probably still play a ditty or two. I still remember how to sight read. Give me some practice and I could probably play a song or two on stream, given the opportunity. Maybe. It's all stuff I have to work on setting up. Stuff that I won't be able to get set up because I'm addicted to my gacha game. A lot of people have asked what gacha game I've been playing. Well, none of you are ever going to find out. And lucky for me, the game appears to be super obscure. I tried Googling it to get some tips, but there isn't a whole lot of information out there. There's no wiki, there is no, Reddit posts on it, it's like nothing. I found one person who made a YouTube video recently about tips on how to play the game, but he was wrong about a lot of the things in his video. And he is very much lower level than me, so that was kind of useless. And it isn't a PC game either. It appears to be only playable on your phone. The reason I don't want to tell anyone is that I'm playing this gacha game. The reason I don't want to tell anyone that I'm playing this gacha game is 1, it's kind of embarrassing that I'm playing this game to begin with, and 2, because there don't appear to be that many people playing this game, and I want to preserve my spots in the leaderboards. There are rewards and stuff for maintaining a high ranking, and obviously if I spread information about this, you'll all start playing it and then I'll have more competition. Plus, I don't plan on spending any money on this game, and it doesn't look like the game is very pay to win. But you can absolutely pay to win because there's a lot of packages they offer, where you basically spend money on currencies or spend money on special value packages that give you power-ups and things like that. But I've been mathing out the value of money to currency, and you have to spend quite a bit of money to get a leg up in this game. And even if you did that, the primary source of power in the game, the gacha characters, aren't really purchasable in any meaningful sense. For example, there was an event going on where you did the daily tasks and you got these event tickets that you could spend on trying to draw one of the characters that was on the ultra rare tier. And I actually won this character, which I was pretty excited about. However, it's impossible to power her up because the shards you need to power her up are only obtainable in this special event. But it's completely random whether you get these shards or not. So if you actually want to power up, you would have to pay an obscene amount of money to collect the shards you needed to power up. And since I can't do that, and the event is over with, even though I've leveled her to my current max level, she's not as good as a lower-tiered, higher upgraded character. I'll need to see if they cycle events. There is a new character they introduced who's on the special rare tier, and there's only one other character on this tier and no one has it because this character is only obtainable via an event that you can see the leaderboard for, and the highest person on this leaderboard is nowhere near the required spot to get it. So even if you were to somehow magically obtain this other super rare tiered character, there doesn't seem to be any way to power them up, because there's no way to get upgrade shards for this tier. Look at me gabbing away at this game. You can see how I'm addicted. mapping out and stripping out all the best strats to get a power boost in this game without spending a cent. I'm really hoping they cycle events because I think that's the only real way to power up the ultra-rare characters. I wouldn't mind collecting them all, really, since that's the only things to really collect in this game. But without any way to power them up, even with spending money, they're mostly cannon fodder, and not any real use to advance in the game. Alright, I think I gabbed enough about this. It's almost time for reset, and I also have to do my Final Fantasy weeklies. And I have work again. Sigh. As always, if you like this video, consider giving me a like and a subscribe. And if you're looking for more Vely, feel free to hit up the socials. See you next week.